Hey all, Binks here. Destroyer and Orka are two big bad boys in Marvel Snap. Destroyer comes in at 15 power and Orka is 16 if you're able to get the ongoing ability off. They're two fantastic finishers that are really hard to beat one-on-one. And what we did was we built a Destroyer focus deck with Orka as an alternative option if we're not able to get the Destroyer to go off without causing too much damage, and to surprise our opponent by dropping a giant card where they might not expect because Destroyer wouldn't work there. So this deck is called Destrorka. There's a lot of really cool things going on with this deck. We have the Spider Ham in there. You'll see it's a 1/1. This was played before the patch, but I still think as a 2/2 Spider Ham is good. You can also throw Iceman in there. We have Daredevil, which is really good on predicting on turn 5 because we have things like our Hobgoblin as well as our Professor X that we can drop down. Armor is going to help us defend one of our lanes if Destroyer's unreveal ability does go off. We have the Jeff in there to just give us some access to locations and, you know, kind of give us a panic button on Professor X if maybe we lock that down too quickly. Green Goblin, just great to send over to our opponent's side. Same with Hobgoblin, either just trying to do this on the Daredevil turn or just take up space on their side where we can still, you know, not have it get destroyed by the Destroyer and not have the Orka get affected can be really great. In the 4-drop slot, we have Warpath, which is good because often we're going to leave a lane open. Don't worry about, you know, turning off the Warpath if you don't need to. Your opponent will always have to respect it being at 9 as long as it looks like there's going to be a lane open. So feel free to kind of mess around with that a little bit. Atuma is really great to be played either on the armor lane or right before a Professor X. We have the Cosmo in there that can shut down Destroyer, and also just a great card to snipe with. I think that Cosmo's in a pretty good spot right now, so maybe try and add Cosmo to your decks a little bit more. I don't think people expect him all that much. And then we have the Professor X, which is just our lane lockdown that can both defend cards from a Destroyer getting activated or lock things down, and our two big boys in Orka and Destroyer. This deck went fantastic. We played it for about 2 hours. We were very positive. We were just having a lot of fun too. I think that these Destroyer kind of focus decks are kind of slow and grindy, and being able to have some surprise cards like the Orka that's in there can really be awesome to face off against your opponents. I hope you enjoy this deck. Make sure to like, subscribe, and you catch me here at twitch.tv/binks_plays. Enjoy. We don't really need any other cards. I like this. Is this just, I mean, this bricks him. And we don't even have to move the Jeff yet. This just bricks him, right?
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Whoever started playing Spider-Man and Surfer, I literally, we need to find, can we all go and fight Nina collectively? Ooh, this is actually more. Can we all go collectively fight Nina? 2D Skills! Thank you so much for the $10 super chat. I super appreciate it. There's a little corgi squeezing a heart. It's very exciting. You talked to her about that today? Did you say about how I was freaking out on stream yesterday? They're going for this? They forget I had Jeff? Ladies and gentlemen, by the way, that's a casserole. That's a nice, delicious, flaky, buttery casserole. It should be illegal to play this Maria Hill variant against me. Remember, Attilian. Oh, god damn, this isn't Starlight Citadel. Son of a bitch. Just be a new player for him? It should be illegal to be a new player is what I'm saying. Turn 6 negative is a courageous play. When it works out, it's amazing. I like that energy. I can actually play the Orka anywhere, which is great. Oink. Except for left. What a bad draw. How do they beat me middle though? I don't think they can beat me. It's Maximus when you go up by 1. I mean, we're just gonna Orca there, right? Eventually, we'll just win another lane with like Hobgoblin stuff. I cannot imagine how they beat Orca middle. It's nigh impossible. They probably have some kind of destruction stuff going. They are a fully inked to the gills kind of deck. But we can go armor right, Hobgoblin right. What about that? What about that, chat? That sounds devious. Activated Thanos, they're not allowed to do that. It's illegal. Limbo. And no Reality Stone left. Important to note that they did get Limbo and they don't have a Reality Stone to unlimbo it. What does Orca do again? It's a great question. It's +5 power if it's your only card here. So it gets up to a 16 power card. I don't know what they're doing. They're playing very slow. But I tell you what, they're not going to play 2 cards right this turn. Summon 4/4 Orc bots. Hob mid? Oh, I'll just Orca mid. I'd be lying to you if I said I didn't want to do this. I'd be lying to you if I said that I didn't want to do that. I needed every bit of power, man. I needed every bit of power out of that thing, I swear. Now this looks stupid because the Atuma was great to play here, but I did need every bit of power, man. Why would they think I would play left with the Soul Stone? I think they'll think I'll play middle because this one has a Soul Stone. They went for both. That's not a good choice. One Orky boy for the win. Dude, what a psychotic destroyer. Claw middle, they would have to have clawed. I don't even think the claw middle ever works. They'd have to claw middle. I don't think the claw ever works. Yeah, just from the standpoint of how the double dinosaur interacts with it. That was a sick game, dude. Look at the biggest boys in Marvel Snap. Space Stone doesn't help. Playing Space Stone just replaces itself. They would need a Mind Stone, but they already played the Mind Stone. The two biggest boys in Marvel Snap out here just stomping around. We don't talk about Infinite anymore, by the way. But Dara kind of like was a big piece of like the whole Destroyer package and like how it all works. Dara was obsessed with Destroyer decks early on. I think Negasonic in the shell. I don't know if I like Negasonic. Negasonic is just a scary card, man. Maybe you're right, but place one for Jeff. I think Scorpion's fine. There's plenty of different options you can do for Jeff. Jeff's definitely not necessary. It's just a good kind of like glue filler type of card. You say Dara's a big piece? I mean, it kind of is, but it's neither here nor there. Ooh, come on! Full fill middle. Come on, give him the full fill. Give him the full fill. E-piece. We go first? Ah, they go first. Rum, bum, bum, bum. Rum, bum, bum, bum. Phoenix Force. They don't have any destroyed cards. They just want 2 Phoenix Forces? Do we still just do this? I don't think I don't think this is good. I think this is bad. What are they going to play? No. We just do this. No. We just do this. It's stupid to do that because it feels right. It always leads to one on our side. I could do that, then do Destroyer. Does it win? Oh wait, no, you're right. This always wins. What am I talking about? No, we always do this. They're gonna retreat no matter what. Snap's fine. They're gonna retreat next turn 100% of the time. So might as well try and see if they don't retreat now. We'll go mid, it doesn't matter. Even if it goes right, it still stops because they have priority. Armor Cosmo inherits some small amount of risk. And it was just easier to not do that. Maybe both of them would win all the time. There's also a chance that was the case. Yeah, they would never say to finish the game, so the snap is fine. That's why like people will say like, oh, boomer snap. They were never going to finish the game anyway when they don't have any agency over what happens. I guess maybe because they'd see like a hobgoblin on our side, but I mean, if they were smart, they would figure it out. Where's this green goblin going? I really like the double goblin package in this. I really like the double goblin line in this game. Let's go left. Let's go left. Make Grand Central a little bit annoying for them. Electro. Alright. Sunspot Electro. Probably a ramp deck, right? Let's Cosmo right. Oh, and Snap. So all their best stuff is like on reveal, like they want to be doing like Black Panther here. They want to do a bunch of stuff. Sandman's fine. We would murder Sandman, I think. Yeah, this is Black Panther. They just get cucked. And no leader. Yeah. GG's. That's called deck knowledge, chat. This is what we call in the business deck knowledge. Snapping peak instantly. Yeah, I was definitely one of the people who popularized that. Initially. This kind of sucks. I wish we could do this on curve so we could stop like a ghost spider and stuff, but what are you gonna do? There's one with an invisible M'Baku. Love that. Just demolished a Galactus Enjoyer in Conquest? What's wrong with being a Galactus Enjoyer? Galactus is a fun and balanced card. Jeff can be anything. It's like a glue card. Scorpion. Maybe even like a Mr. Fantastic is like an okay card to slot in. You can think about Claw. Watching NL for over a decade. Appreciate I'm a fan too. I've also been watching NL for around a decade. Probably like 8 or 9 years. Goblin Right, most likely, but we're going to see what they do first, right? It might even be, chat. It might even be Goblin. Double Goblin Right. What do we think about double Goblin Right, chat? I don't think that these decks, because now that we know he's Venom, we know he's almost certainly they don't have a we pigged the Heimdall. I like it. 3 gob left with Cosmo. I like not giving them a chance to win. We just win right with this, right? There's nothing they can do to stop right. And we get Destroyer off the top, go left. This is actually really good too. It's pretty much a Destroyer with extra steps in many ways. I go middle with it though. The only thing I'm really scared of is Doctor Strange, and they can only Doctor Strange middle. So we do this. I don't think they could beat 16. Do both goblins have the same laugh? I'm not sure. They sounded very similar. Why Colossus is pretty good in this deck too, yeah. Colossus is okay. It can withstand a Destroyer. But I'm a big Colossus. I'm a big anti-Colossus dude. It's slightly different laugh. Yo, the more you know. Just start randomly throwing extra power on all these cards that suck and see what happens. We'll stack these. Pods will go to 4 power, nothing would change. Yeah, probably. I mean, people don't run like Cloak and decks ever. Do we snap pretending that we have Electro? We do. Make him a 1-drop instead of adding the power. Make him a 1/3. 1/3s are good, man. They weren't scared of the Electro, chat. They were unafraid. This stops them just playing Carnage or Venom though. They're a Phoenix Force deck, which is good for us. They never fill left, right? They never fill left. No shot. Fuck you. Okay. You can't place the song. It's from Melee. Lifelight. It's the ultimate. It's the 2/1 Punisher would be okay. 2/1 Punisher. 2/1 Punisher sounds cool. Yeah. I'm game for 2/1 Punisher. Shurying on 5? Your funeral, dude. We're probably losing here. Okay, this is stupid, chat. I'm gonna do it anyway. If they play a Phoenix... No, dude, this is so bad. It's so bad. I can't do it. I want them to play a Phoenix Force right, and then our Orca goes over top. But it's probably Heimdall. Probably Heimdall. Oh, it can't be Heimdall. Heimdall sucks. All right, this is terrible. I'm doing it anyway. It's Phoenix Force, and we beat it by right by 1. That's a joke. Oh, what a dodge! He's so smart! God, sometimes your brain just does these things inside of it and you just don't even know what's happening. Things are just going, synapses firing in all sorts of different directions. You have no idea why it works, but it just does. If they draw Kitty, we're in a bit of trouble with this Green Goblin, but maybe they don't. I think if they had Kitty, they would have played it turn 1, right? Son of a bitch. Ah, still a great place to drop a Green Goblin. Some even call it a wonderful place to drop a Green Goblin still. You buddy using a Hella Surfer deck today in battle mode? That is psycho mode. That is a psycho play right there. I kind of respect it. How big can this collector get? Realistically. I want to play the Orc. Oh, son of a bitch, dude. I hate all of this. Make it so they can't win right, and then we pigmental. They're not going to have a single card powerful enough to win right. This is a really frustrating game, dude. I'm not gonna lie to you. Beast incoming, I pigged their beast. Orca mid just to be safe. I have to do this now. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Unless they have an arrow in their deck somehow. Stop hitting my pig. Assurance. A little assurance in there in case they somehow add 6 cards to their hand. Just a little extra assurance. Win with only destroyer. GG's. Another good one, man. Make sure to subscribe. Watch that one too.